I thought I had it all together, but I was...
What's up, guys? I am back again. I'm just going to tell you guys today how I thrift and give you guys some tips and tricks in which you probably don't think about or haven't ever heard before, because I've kind of just like figured these all out on my own, if that makes any sense. I am in my new apartment. Still need to get a box spring. Yeah, I love it. This is natural lighting, which is the greatest thing ever because it's the opposite of my old house, and so now I can film anytime during the day. I will be doing a room slash house tour soon, but my roommates are still getting their stuff over here and I want to make sure everything's put together. And more so I want to film that because I want you guys to see everything that I've thrifted and we have thrifted for our house, because we pretty much thrifted everything new that we had to buy because we're college kids and we're poor. So I'm going to get started with the tips and tricks. So my number one thing that I want everyone to remember is when you look at something, try to picture it in your closet with your type of outfits and don't look at it on the rack for what it is. So if you see a shirt that looks like a grandma shirt, you have to picture it with what you would wear, because that's kind of why I buy things. A lot of things are really weird, but I make them fit into my style. So just in general, when I go into a place, I pretty much look at every single section in the whole entire store, because you never know what they're gonna have. Every single section, including books, furniture, knickknacks, clothes, hats, jewelry, everything. There might be something that you like. A lot of people just skim, but I thoroughly for hours will look at everything, because you can't. Thrifting is you're gonna find one thing in the whole entire store, but that one thing might be amazing. Most of the time when I do find something great, I looked for 2 or 3 hours and might have found one thing, but if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, you will find those great things. My first tip is that when you're looking, this is a section you're probably not going to be thinking about, but look in the little boys slash little girls section. Especially if you're more petite, it will work for you. The jeans that they put in the little boys section are normally just smaller Levi's that will fit young girls. So Madison, for example, she's very small, one of my roommates. She looks in the little boys section for jeans because they'll have high-waisted Levi's that are smaller, and sometimes they even fit me. But a lot of people don't look there, and so there's going to be loads of like light wash, worn in, high-waisted jeans. Looking in the little girls section is good because you can find a lot of crop tops, and I found a lot of my shirts and like bras in the little girls section because nobody looks there, and sometimes they misplace women's stuff and put it in the little girls section. That's just what happens. Another section that people don't normally look at because they're scared of is the lingerie section, in which I don't buy underwear from there, and if something looks gross, I'm not going to buy it. But for example, I find a lot of my dresses like this in the lingerie section, in which these types of dresses right now are totally in, pairing with booties, going out for a night. I have a bunch of these and I absolutely love them, and they're normally like $3 in the lingerie section. Here's another set that I found. So this is the tank top. And then these are the little shorts, which I'll probably wear for a photo shoot and not actually go out. But it's Victoria's Secret, vintage Victoria's Secret, and I found it in the lingerie section, and it was really cheap. And something like this, especially for a photo shoot or reselling on like Depop or something, could go for a lot, because this is a style that's totally in right now. Also, a lot of times I'll find bras in that section or little pieces that I'll like to use for shoots on models, because you can find some really vintage looking things in there, whether you're going to wear it again or not. It might be uncomfortable, but for shoots especially, I find a lot of stuff there. Next is another section, and it's the bathing suit section, in which I bet a lot of people also don't look in the bathing suits because you think it's just going to be gross bathing suits. But I find a lot of one pieces in which I don't wear a one piece normally to the beach, but a lot of times I will put the one piece on and wear high-waisted shorts, and it just looks like a bodysuit, and I personally love that look. So this is one I bought today. It's just a sunflower bathing suit. And I like them to fit really tight, and then the back is like this, and then I'll normally pair it with a pair of high-waisted Levi's or something like that, and a lot of people will be like, where do you get your bodysuit? It's a bathing suit from Salvation Army. You just have to look for the old 90s grainy style bathing suits, in which might look bad on your butt, but up top, just stick a pair of shorts over and nobody will know. And then here's another one that I wore literally 2 summers ago every single day. And I mean, I'm a sucker for them. Okay, my next tip is belts. I personally wear Levi's 90% of the time. Light wash, dark wash, any of them. I just like jeans. And so I will use belts as a statement piece, and I think a lot of people look past belts because who cares about a belt? But paired with like a plain white top, a belt can literally be the coolest thing ever. So this is one I like. It's kind of plain, but like this weaved colored pattern I love, and I get so many compliments on this belt, and I just got it from Salvell and I love it. And then another one that I absolutely love is I have this little one and it's small, and what I'll do is I will take a big tee and I will put it around my waist and then wear boots, and it looks kind of like a dress, but because I'm shorter I like to wear the belt to make it look a little bit more fitted and like hug my body more. But yeah, make sure to try them on while you're there because you don't want to get home and they don't fit. Okay, probably the most like known tip but people really don't think about is like you can crop literally anything. These are a pair of Calvin Klein jeans that I found, and a lot of people don't think about the fact that they try on pants and they might be from the guy section and they might fit your waist perfectly, but the legs, because they're guy pants or because they're really old women's pants, the legs are huge and they don't fit. They can be shorts really easily. All you have to do is crop them. And in terms of cropping, a lot of people ask me what I do to distress. I have tried everything in terms of distressing, and I have found that a cheese grater works the best. It gives you a lot of fringe, it gives you a lot of rips. It's not just taking a hole out of your jeans, but it's giving you that. And then I would suggest putting them in the wash 2 times or 3 times after you do that, because it's going to create all of this actual fringe material. Another shirt that I cropped is a Carhartt shirt, in which the difference with this one is that a lot of shirts will have stains somewhere on them, in which this one had a stain down here. But if the stain is low enough that you think you can crop it and still wear it, I personally would buy it and crop it if the stain doesn't come out. I think a lot of people look at stains and they're grossed out, in which, yeah, it is gross, but you can crop it. A lot of times also, if there's a stain up by the neck, I'll actually cut the neck and make it an off-the-shoulder distressed shirt. So unless the stain is right in this general area at the top or on the back, you can really crop it or distress it to make the stain go away if you really love the shirt. Shoes. Shoes are a big thing. Shoes, a lot of people will see dirty shoes and they will not buy them, in which I don't agree with that, because most of the time if you're using the right dishwashing detergent or just shoe cleaner, those stains will come out. Today I went to Goodwill and I got these for 10 bucks. I got really lucky, I know. I got some Stan Smiths for 5 bucks. And I got another pair of Vans, which are a little bit dirtier, these pink ones, for 5 bucks. In which were all my size. I got lucky, but these ones are a little bit dirty, and so I'll probably take my time washing these, because for 5 bucks, that is a good deal for Vans. Another one of my favorite things, which might not be for everybody, is men's oversized tees. And I know everybody wears tees, but I mean, personally, these collared shirts, I love wearing a big oversized retro collared shirt. This one is the Polo Ralph Lauren collaboration with Chaps, with sneakers, normally no pants if it's long enough to be a dress, because I just kind of like that preppy look. But also button-up shirts, the long ones, as beach cover-ups, or just putting over a plain tank if you're going somewhere and don't want to be like super exposed with a teeny outfit on. Just throwing over a large, really oversized men's button-up is my favorite thing. Okay, another thing is I'm going to insert some clips right here. I love buying really old books and magazines because I like to use the pictures inside as posters at like a thrift store. Next, I like to buy knickknacks and furniture, and even if it's dirty, I personally like to take the time to clean it up and then just paint it. Spray paint is the best thing created on earth because you can spray paint anything and it will look great afterwards. Or I buy a crap ton of stickers from eBay and then I just sticker all over it, and it kind of gives it like the 90s grunge vibe. And the next thing is jewelry, in which a lot of people always ask me where I get my jewelry, and jewelry these days is so expensive, and I absolutely hate it because there is some jewelry at thrift stores that is just timeless. And I'm pretty simple with jewelry. I just like plain metal things, not anything special, just plain. They're kind of like weird looking. There's a lot of these granny type looking earrings, but when I look at them, of course everybody will probably look at these and be like, oh, they're kind of ugly, but I personally look at them with my clothing, and I like to wear, most of the time I'm wearing a cut-off white wife beater and Levi's. And something like these for a party or for anything else, they're just a statement piece and kind of like give my outfit a little bit of extra something. And I think that that's the key thing, is that people look at things and can't picture it with their clothing style, but think about your outfits, the clothing that you have in your closet, and you can really put something together good with most of the stuff there. Also with jewelry, a lot of times you can take the necklaces that you see, and if you love a pendant, you don't have to use the pendant on the necklace. I buy a lot of at Hobby Lobby, just the plain chains, and I'll find great pendants at Salvation Army on other necklaces, but I hate the chain, and I'll just stick it on there. So those are really most of my tips. I'm thinking about doing a lot of new videos where I just show off some of my thrifted stuff, because it truly is something that I absolutely love and that I take pride in, and I'm really proud of like what I've thrifted and stuff, because I have built a small business around it that really took off, and I didn't expect it to, and it's like a passion of mine. So if you want me to do something like that, comment below what I should do, because I probably have more t-shirts than most people's families combined. I have so many t-shirts because it's my favorite thing on earth. So I kind of want to do a t-shirt haul or something like that. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. A lot of people asked for this video, and so it means a lot if you would subscribe and like it and comment what you think I should do next. Because I know a lot of people are coming over here who are from Red Rose or who like to see what I thrift, and so it means a lot that you guys are watching this and that people care about my thrifting passion or whatever. And I hope you gained something from this video in terms of how to thrift and thrifting tricks and tips. I would love to know more if you want to comment them below, and I will see you guys pretty soon.